Hey everyone, it's Great Colin, West Ham Fan TV. Welcome to the big match preview. Today I'm previewing our game on Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoff at the London Stadium against Newcastle United. We find ourselves sitting in mid-table, dropping down the league a bit and in need of a win. Last time out was the 1-1 draw against Sheffield United. Another Jekyll and Hyde performance from us. Pellegrini's substitutions, a bit iffy if you ask me. Yarmolenko did look tired in that game in my opinion and should have come off, but instead he took Anderson off. Don't really understand that one, but we've got to back the manager, and we need to start seeing some performances from our players. A decent start to the season is just, as I said in the last preview, it's a bit mediocre now. Sitting in 10th place, looking over our shoulder. We need a win. We need to get going. Newcastle not had a great start to the season. Find themselves one place, I do believe, out of the bottom three. But I think they're only about 4 points behind us, so it shows how tight the league is at the moment. A win for either side will see them jump up a few places, and for me, we need to get that win and just try and cement ourselves inside the top 10 and close that gap on the teams above us, and extend the gap as well, over other teams. But as I said, it is going to be a tough game. Newcastle I've only picked up 3 points away from home all season, and that was a win over Spurs in early August. So, we've got to make sure we're not the gift that keeps on giving and we give them the points away from home. We need to get on top. We need to get on top early. We need to punish the mistakes that they made. We need to press a lot higher, in my opinion. It's something that we don't do. Quicker football as well. We need to move the ball a lot more quickly. But, as I said, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tough. Newcastle going to be up for this. Injury-wise, we're still without Antonio and Fabianski. Pellegrini's come out and said hopefully Antonio will return after the next international break. Fabianski is recovering well from his injury as well. Winston Reid got 65 minutes the other night for the under-23s. It'd be good to see him back, push the defence a bit more. Another decent player coming back who can reinforce our back line. Winston Reid, if he can get going, get back to the form that he had before he picked up the injuries, he is still a decent defender. So it'd be good to see him back. Jack Wilshere should recover in time to be in a matchday squad for the game on Saturday. Newcastle will be without Sean Longstaff, who picked up a red card against Wolves last time out. They've got doubts over Matt Ritchie and returning Andy Carroll. Carroll's going to be up for this one. He'll be up for playing against us. Be interesting to see if he does make the matchday squad. We know he ain't the player that he used to be, but if he does come on the pitch, he's still going to be a danger from set pieces. So as I said, for me, we need to get about them early, get an early goal, put the pressure back on them, because the longer the game's 0-0, and if, God forbid, Newcastle do go on to get an early goal, the pressure is going to be on the team to go and get a result. So, we just need to, as I said, just go at them, get the early goal, and then press from now. Against Newcastle, two wins in our last three fixtures. The last time the two sides met at the London Stadium, we ran out 2-0 winners. So, as I said, it's going to be a tricky one. One that we can win, definitely, but we need to be very, very wary. As I said, Newcastle trying to tighten things up. So, it's going to be an interesting game, and hopefully it'll be a good one to watch. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back next week with a preview for who we got next week. Oh, it's gone out of my head. Anyway, I'll be back next week with another preview. Fan cam straight after the game next to the shop, and there should be a post-match pint after this one as well, as we have problems filming again for the Sheffield United game. So the guys will probably touch on the Sheffield United game and then move on to the Newcastle game in PMP on Saturday. So make sure you check out all our other videos. Thank you very much for watching. One thing left to say, come on you irons.